Hey, this is Lori, also known as Inspired to Act, sharing a video with you today on the true meaning of love. I would say 9-10 months ago, I started a video series called Romance in the Raw, and I wanted to make a video about stepping out into the dating world and feeling in love and feeling all these experiences that I remember experiencing with being in love and romance and passion and sex and all of these wonderful, beautiful things that come with being in love and that intimacy. And I find myself at a point right now where I've had the opportunity to date and meet and connect with some brilliant and beautiful people. And it's kind of interesting where I'm at now, and I find myself at this crossroads with what the society paradigm of romance and love and what that means, and what the true meaning of love means, and what's really going on in this world. And I just felt so compelled to share this with you because it's something that's hitting me to the core right now, and it's kind of like peeling off all of these ideas that somehow I've collected along the years and shedding those and letting them go. One of the things that I used to experience in dating and relationships, and even still that I feel sometimes come up, are like these fears and insecurities where you meet someone and you feel absolutely enthralled with them. You feel high, you feel excited, you feel like you've met someone that totally understands you and you understand them, and it's such an amazing feeling. And then at the moment when you think that that is going to be gone from your life, like the relationship is ending or whatever, you get, or I get like this sick pit in my stomach for a moment going, oh my gosh, what does this mean? What is all of this about? And what happens? How am I going to get that high if you're not with me? And look at how I feel when I'm with you and we're together. And I noticed that I started feeling that. And then there's another vibe of love that I feel. And it's almost like this God perspective of love. It's like where you can step away from the emotional drama of what's really happening, and you can look at a person and love them as the beautiful being that they are. And you can look at them and see them peeling away the layers and just getting to the essence of who they are and how beautiful of a person they are. And feeling that love, like, I love you, you're on your journey, you're doing what you need to do, and I support you, and I'm here for you always. And then there's that kind of love, like that unconditional love, like you feel for your children, but taking this more in a romantic direction, like not only just expressing it with your children or expressing it with your family, but expressing it with like romance and the people that you share the bedroom with and those things. And I'm finding myself just like ready to shed the fears and insecurities. And I'm not saying that they're never going to show up and they're never going to be there, but it's how long I live in that state of fear or insecurity versus where I just feel like I'm just enjoying this person, letting them be who and what they are, letting them go through their journey in life, and I'm just there for them, to love them and support them while they are in my life. And there's this great thing that I think about, and it's a commercial actually that I saw, and it was of a credit card, and all you see is this credit card, and as it zooms away, you see that this credit card is like a mosaic of a bunch of credit cards, and it backs out and you see that it's an eyeball, and then the camera backs out even more and you see that it's a face, and as it continues to back out and back out, you notice that it's a beautiful painting or mosaic of the Mona Lisa. And this is kind of like what I'm getting when I come to like the true meaning of love, is like backing out, gaining perspective, and seeing what's going on. Like, we are all Mona Lisas, if this makes any sense. And every credit card in that picture, that mosaic, was an experience that we had with someone, was a person that we shared something with, a lesson that we learned, and something that we've gained. And if it wasn't for all of these beautiful experiences that we had, you wouldn't be able to back out and see that what those things are doing is it's creating this most beautiful piece of art, this Mona Lisa, which is what we are. We're these amazing works of art in progress. And sometimes we're so narrowed in on that one little image of a credit card, or that experience, or that relationship or person, that we lose sight of the artwork that's taking place. And I feel like where I'm at right now and I see happening in the world is a lot of codependent relationships where they're getting their needs filled from somewhere outside of themselves, and not really having what it is to sustain themselves. So people are looking, and I'm one of those people included, that I have done that, and that's why I haven't dated in a long time, is I was afraid I was going to get in this codependent type of relationship where I identified my bliss with that person and felt like I needed that person. He was addictive, he was a drug, he was intoxicating to me, and while he was with me, I was higher than a kite. And now I'm realizing that what it is it's that aspect within them that they have, and how can I adopt that into my life and incorporate that into my life and make myself as strong and in a sense self-sufficient, but not in the full sense of like I don't need anybody, but in the sense of like I'm responsible for myself. I get where I'm at and I know where I'm going, and I'm okay with whatever goes on around me. I can handle that. And then shifting in a place of where all people take responsibility for who and what they are and where they are in their life, and joining together with other responsible, independent people to create beautiful interdependence. And Stephen Covey talks about that a lot, and I believe it's so beautiful.